Want to speak real English from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at EnglishClass101.com.
Let us is a salad ingredient. Let us. Hi everybody, my name is Alicia. Welcome back to Know Your Verbs. In this episode, we're going to talk about the verb let. Let's go. The basic definition of the verb let is to allow or to permit something. So allow or permit. The conjugations of this verb. Present tense, let, lets. Past tense, let. Past participle tense, let. Progressive tense, letting. Now let's talk about some additional meanings of the verb let. The first additional meaning of this verb for this lesson is to allow to enter or leave a situation. So let's look at some examples. Please let us in. It's cold. And when talking to a police officer, for example, the police might say, I'll let you go with a warning. I'll let you go. So in the first example, please let us in. Please let us in means please allow us to enter. Allow us to enter. It's cold outside, so allow us to enter a building. In the second example, the police officer says, I'll let you go with a warning. I'll let you go with a warning means I'll allow you to leave, but I'll give you a warning, not a ticket. So to allow to enter or to leave something. The next additional meaning for this lesson is used as an imperative. So imperative, it's like to propose something or to request something. So for example, let us see, or let us consider these options. So here I'm not using the contracted let's see or let's consider. It sounds more formal to use let us see or let us consider. But these are very common ways to make a request or to make a proposal to a group of people. Like, let's see what he does. Let us see. It's like, this is my proposal. I request we see something. I request we consider something. Let us see. Let us consider these options. The next additional meaning comes from British English. We do not use this in American English, but to let can mean to rent a room, to rent a room. So again, we do not use this in American English, but this is common in British English, to let, to let. In a sentence, he let a room to a young woman from another city. To let a room. Another one, I'm letting a room from a wealthy couple. Let's talk about some variations of the verb let. First one, to let go, to let go. Actually, there are a few meanings of to let go. I'll talk about two of them here. One means to dismiss someone from a job. To dismiss someone means to fire someone from their job, from their employment. Examples. Management decided to let half of us go this month. So let half of us go. Half of us means half of the employees go. So let go is split by the people affected by the verb. So management decided to let half of us go this month. Okay, another example. I'm sorry, but we have to let you go. I'm sorry, but we have to let you go. Again, the phrasal verb let go is separated by the person affected by the action. Let you go. In other words, I'm sorry, we have to fire you. I'm sorry, we have to dismiss you from your employment. Okay, so to let go is another expression to mean to remove someone from their job. It is a nicer way. It's a nicer way to say you're fired, to let someone go. To go on to the second meaning of to let go, we use this quite broadly to mean to relax or to release something. So it can mean to release stress, for example. In a sentence, try to let go of your stress. Try to let go. So try to release your stress. Let it go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Everybody knows. Okay. Another example. Let go of me. Let go of me. So you can use this if someone is holding you for some reason. So let go of me means release me. It's let go of me, or like let go of her, let go of him means release, or release her, release him. This is similar to the next variation of let, which is let out, to let out. We use the word let out to mean to free something, to like release something. Usually though, something has been confined, something has been kept. An example of this is, let me out of this room, let me out of this room. So let and out are separated by me. So I am the person affected here. I am asking to be released from the room. Let me out of this room. Another example, she let out a terrifying scream. She let out a terrifying scream. So maybe inside her, there was this frightened emotion. She felt scared. So she released that emotion with a scream. So she let out a terrifying scream. It was freed from her body. The next variation is to let someone have it. To let someone have it. So this means like to attack someone either physically or verbally. Verbally means attacking someone with words, like to have an argument. So to physically or verbally attack someone. In a sentence, my boss let me have it this morning. I made a huge mistake this week. So in this sentence, my boss let me have it probably means my boss shouted at me. So my boss attacked me verbally. There's a very low chance that someone's boss will physically attack them at work. I don't know what it's like in your company, but in our company, it's probably not that meaning. So in most cases, like my mother let me have it. I totally wrecked the car, for example. It's like I was attacked verbally by someone. So my boss let me have it this morning. I made a mistake. So in another example sentence, did you see that fight? The smaller guy really let the bigger guy have it. So here I said the smaller guy really let the bigger guy have it. So again, in this example, the person affected by the action, the person receiving the attack, in this case, the bigger guy, is the one who is inserted into the verb phrase. So the smaller guy really let the bigger guy have it. So the bigger guy was the one who was attacked in this case. So to let someone have it means to attack someone with words or with physical force. I hope that helped you learn a little bit more about the verb let. If you have any questions, if you know some other meanings, if you have some other variations you want to mention, please feel free to leave them in the comments along with any questions you might have. If you liked the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and check us out at EnglishClass101.com for some other good stuff. Thanks very much for watching this episode of Know Your Verbs. We'll see you again soon. Bye!